GM, welcome everyone to this new live, to this new first flight. Today we are going to bring you yet another interesting project for you to hone up your skills as a Web3 developer. And as you already know, we have a thematic first flight. The first flight is already live, so let's get started, shall we? Let me share my screen actually. And this first flight number 17 is called Dussehra. Dussehra is in honor of the major Hindu festival. Let me actually go to the description, but first, don't forget to click on view repo and clone it to your computer because I'm going to get for granted you already did this when I start explaining all about the project. And let's go to the actual displays. So, what is Dussehra? Dussehra is a major Hindu festival that commemorates the victory of Lord Rama, the seventh avatar of Vishnu, over a demon king Ravana. The festival symbolizes the victory of good over evil, righteousness over wickedness. According to the epic Ramayana, Ravana kidnaps Rama's wife, Sita, leading to a brutal battle between Rama and his allies against Ravana and his forces. After a 10-day battle, Rama emerged victorious by slaying Ravana, marking the victory of virtue and the restoration of Dharma. Dussehra is celebrated with grand processions, reenactments of Rama's victory, and the burning of effigies of Ravana, symbolizing the destruction of evil forces. It signifies the enduring significance of courage, righteousness, and the eventual victory of light over darkness. This is some sort of the context of this first flight. If you want to learn more about this, I highly recommend you to go to the Wikipedia. Actually, I'm going to copy and paste this on the comments here. And the original name of this festival is Vijaya Dasashami. Sorry for my bad pronunciation. As you can figure it out, this is in Hindi. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Sorry for those in India who are maybe probably upset with me because I'm not pronouncing this as I should. However, take a look about this. It's really interesting. I've been reading this a little bit more. And for you to have more context, this first flight is another submitted by one of our community members. In this case, the community member who submitted this is Naman Gautam. Please take a second to go to his Twitter and give him a follow. And I see actually he's on the chat right now. So thank you very much, Naman, for creating this first flight for us. And everyone watching this, please go to his Twitter and give him a follow because his account deserves a little bit more of love from the community. I'm going to actually pin this to the comments and let's continue. So basically what the project is about, let me go to the GitHub. Okay, the Dussehra protocol has three main smart contracts. First, the Dussehra protocols allow users to participate in the event of Dussehra. The protocol is divided in three contracts: ChoosingRam, Dussehra, and the Ram NFT. The ChoosingRam contract allows users to increase their values and select RAM, but only if they have not selected RAM before. The Dussehra contract allows users to enter people who like RAM, kill Ravana, and withdraw their rewards. And the Ram NFT contract allows the Dussehra contract to mint Ram NFTs, update the characteristics, and get the characteristics of the NFTs. I'm going to explain a little bit how this project works, and you're going to have more context out of this. So for example, I'm going to start right now with the Ram NFT.sol. This is some sort standard ERC 721 smart contract with its characteristics. So first thing first, I'm going to get for granted that you actually already cloned the repo on your computer from GitHub, and the first thing you need to always do is to make a make install. This is going to install all the dependencies I already did, and once you have all the dependencies, you can test everything is working fine, doing a forge test. This is going to compile the smart contracts and give you the test which has been written for this smart contract. And also, I'm going to do the always trusted forge coverage, which is going to give us how many functions are covered in this first slide. As you see, for example, the ChoosingRam has a 80% coverage. It means that 4 out of 5 functions are covered. This is like an entry point for you to see, okay, when I'm going to audit this project, I maybe pay attention to the ChoosingRam and the function which haven't been tested. So like this is your entry point here. So let's go to the actual code. I have here the project open in my code editor, Visual Studio Code. We always recommend using this code because it has the best extensions for smart contract developers. So let's go to the Ram NFT. As you can see, this imports directly from, let me actually do something here, view and the word grab. Okay, this imports directly from OpenZeppelin, the RC721 URI storage. This is a standard NFT contract, but this has a struct. This struct has these different type of booleans. Is the UTman, is bitban. Again, sorry for my bad pronunciation. This is in the language and I cannot pronounce this. But if you take a look here on the documentation, you are going to notice that each one of those is a characteristic. Like this one means the one has conquered anger, the one who is intelligent, the one who is knowledgeable, and the one who is self-controlled. So basically, as you can see on the, let me actually go to the code, to the ChoosingRam.sol, this smart contract, when you call this, is going to increase your characteristics. So for example, let me again grab this, or grab, okay. So for example, if you are, let me go to the actual token of participant. Okay, okay. As you can see here, these characteristics like is Dutyman, is Bitban, is Atmaban, are all the characteristics the user must conquer in order to be like Ram and be able to participate on the festival and be able to kill the demon. So when the user who has the NFT calls this smart contract, this is going to allow the user to increase its characteristics. It means be more wise, be more intelligent, be more strong in order to become like Ram, and with that be able to kill the demon. And the demon name is, if I'm not wrong, the king demon Ravana. Let's continue with the rest of the smart contract. As you can see here, this smart contract has this else if statement. Maybe it's not a good practice, just a tip for you in order to see, okay, maybe we need to solve or change this code to be more readable. And then we have something interesting. A function called selectRam is not if not selected. As you can see here, the selectRam if not selected means that allows the organizer to select RAM if not selected by the user. This smart contract has a time limit, October 12, 2024. And this is using standard block timestamps, as you can see these ones. You already know that using block timestamps is not a good practice because this can be manipulated by a bad actor. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I highly recommend you to check of courses on Updraft, and especially the beginner parts on why using timestamps is not, block timestamps is not a good idea. Maybe this is one of your entry points where you are auditing this smart contract. And then we have the Dussehra.sol smart contract. We have a lot of errors. We have this address of the users who want to be like Ram. Ram is the hero. Remember, you need to upgrade your characteristics. You need to be more wise, more strong, more intelligent in order to be able to defeat the monster or the devil. And let me show you the main functions of this smart contract. Let's go over here. Okay. The increased value of, no, the Dussehra.sol, sorry. Enter people who like RAM. This allows users to enter the event like RAM by paying an entry fee and receiving the Ram NFT. The kill Ravana allows users to kill Ravana, and the organizer will receive half of the total amount collected in the event. This function will only work after 12 October 2024 and before 13 October 2024. And the withdraw function allows RAM to withdraw their rewards. So basically, if you enter the festival and you upgrade all your characteristics on choosing RAM and you get all these options of the NFT true, like you are brave, you are intelligent, you have courage, and you have all of these, you become like Ram. As you can see, this function is Ram selected. This select Ram as the hero, and with these characteristics, then you are able to go to the Dussehra smart contract and to trigger this function, kill Ram, if I'm not mistaken, kill Ravana. And this function kill Ravana has this modifier allowing only the selected RAM to execute this. Of course, this could not happen if not when these timestamps allows. The timestamps are based on these dates, 12 October 2024 and 13 October 2024. What else? Okay, if Ravan is killed, the total amount people put on the smart contract is split. The owner of the organizer of the event is going to have the 50% of the total payment, and the withdrawal function allows to only RAM or the one selected as RAM to collect the rewards for killing the monster or the demon. This is more or less how the protocol works on the high level. I'm going to give you some clues over here. Again, I already told you, using block timestamps is not a good practice because this can be manipulated. Also, we have a lot of modifiers over here. So maybe an attacker can surpass these modifiers and execute functions without having the actual privileges. And of course, I always recommend you to go to the test folder and be sure each function is tested. One thing you need to know when you are auditing smart contracts is that most of the times the errors or the vulnerabilities are not on the inner smart contract logic, but by making the smart contract to do something the smart contract is not supposed to do. So for example, if you set 7 conditionals and with that 7 conditionals, you can make the smart contract to perform something that the smart contract is not supposed to perform, then you have the vulnerability. For that, of course, I always recommend you to go to the extensions tab and type for solidity metrics. This extension is really good because it's going to allow you to have a better understanding of the protocol structure. So for example, I'm going to go here, I'm going to right click on the SRC folder and go and click solidity metrics. Okay, I think, no, let me actually go here. It seems that I don't have solidity. No valid solidity source files found. Okay, I don't know why my solidity metrics right now is refusing to work. These things happens always when you are live. But anyways, this solidity metrics extension is supposed to help you to have a small report about what the smart contract is about, how many view functions they have, how many call functions they have, and also graphs about what is the inheritance. For example, we know this Ram NFT.sol inherits from the Open Zeppelin smart contracts. I'm really sorry, I don't know why actually this is not working because the solidity metrics is saying that there is no valid solidity source files found. I don't know why. I should have tested this before, but never mind. Let me check some comments here. Sorry, maybe a stupid question, but where is the Git link? You can find it directly on the CodeHawks page, but actually let me show you what you are going to do if you are opening your browser from scratch. So you just open a new tab, you type CodeHawks, hit enter, select the official page, codehawks.com. You are going to go to the first slides. Let me make this a little bit smaller for you to see the actual interface. You click on first slides and you are going to see all the first slides we already had and the one which is active, this one, first slide number 17, Dussehra. You click on view and you click on view repo. This is going to lead you to the GitHub page. You click on code. SSH is for the ones who have the private connection to the Cypher repo. So for the public connection, you are going to use HTTPS. You copy this, go to your terminal, let me clear this, and you say git clone and paste it on the terminal and hit enter. This is going to give you access to the repo. Maybe you can ask the people who use code. We have another comment here saying, bro, but using timestamp for short periods that's where timestamps is not recommended, but at long periods is not a big deal. You're actually right on this. Using for long time of periods is not a big deal, but it's yet not the best practice. We have other ways to make these verifications without using the timestamps because again they can be manipulated, and especially on this project, on this smart contract, as you can see, the timestamps are actually just for 1 day from, let me actually go to the place where it is. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. As you can see, the timestamps are just 1 day, 12 October 2024 and 13 October 2024. So in this case, using timestamps is really, really a bad practice. You should right click on the SRC folder for Solidity metrics. Yes, this is what I did actually. Right click on SRC and Solidity metrics. And since the extension is not working for me, maybe it's because I have a fresh Visual Studio Code installation and I have messed up some configuration. Never mind. I still recommend Solidity metrics. Please install this and create your own reports out of this. And yes, this is more or less what the project is about. Always please remember to check this, like how many experience you are going to get for your findings, what is the ends log or the complexity score of this project. This project is not that contest like other ones we already have. This smart contract doesn't have any known issues. As you can see, we have here none, and we have the roles I didn't mention. The organizer is the organizer of the event, and the owner of the Ram NFT contract. The user is the user who wants to participate on the event, and the Ram is the user who was selected as the hero or Ram for the event. Let me check another comment here. Are any walkthroughs available for previous context? Yes, they are. If you go to, actually, give me a second. Give me a second here, sorry. I need to change something here. I'm going to show you where you can find them on YouTube. But as I have like this ad blocker recently added, and seems that when you install ad blocker on YouTube right now, it takes really long to load YouTube. As you can see, it's like in black screen. So give me a second. Okay. Let me change to the Cypher account. Give me a second, please. Okay, so I don't know why, but my YouTube is taking really, really, really long to load. Let me see if I can open another browser here. Okay, this one is working. So let me show you on Microsoft Edge. So if you are on YouTube, you can just go and type Cypher audits, hit enter, select this one, the official one, Cypher audits, and you want to the live section. Sorry, this is in Spanish, but this is going to say live for you. You are going to find the walkthroughs to the other free flights. For example, free flight number 16, Mafia Takedown, and the other ones. You just need to select the one you like, and you are going to have the information there. Maybe you should ditch Windows and shift to Linux. Lol. Actually, I have considered that. However, as I need to work creating content and connecting the Dussehra camera and all that stuff, migrating right now to Linux is not an option for me. But yes, you're right, Linux is better, and especially with the latest announcements of Microsoft using what it was called, Microsoft Recall, which is going to record everything on your screen. Yeah, if you are a smart contract auditor, please use Linux and don't bother with Windows. Well, I think that was kind of it for this presentation. Again, don't forget to go to the Codehouse page and submit your findings. Don't forget to sign in. I didn't sign in, that's why I cannot submit, but yes. If you have any more questions, any more comments about these first flights, please let us know on Discord. Our community manager, Ecus, is going to be more than happy to be able to help you. Remember, first flights are our efforts on ciphering to hone up your skills as smart contract developers and to get more knowledge and understanding on how to be a good smart contract auditor. Once you participate on these first flights, you hone up your skills and you visit pages like solodit.syc to learn more about the latest vulnerabilities on the space. We highly encourage you to participate on our competitive audits and participate to win prizes and increase your reputation as a smart contract auditor. That was it for me. I hope you have a great day. Please submit and spend a little bit of your time on this first slide and make some audits for us on this one. You are going to hone up your skills, get better understanding on how to be a good auditor, and prepare yourself to participate on the competitive audits. Let me see another comments here. macOS is also good for creating content. Yes, I also have a macOS, but yeah, this is 100% off topic, but my DSLR camera is just connected to the Windows machine, but not for the scope of this live. Maybe we can discuss that on other live. Thank you very much for attending this first flight. Yeah, that was it on my end. Have a nice afternoon or night, and I'll see you on the next first flight. See ya.